everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Touch of Evil, the 10th Anniversary Edition. Just using the base game of the 10th Anniversary Edition. In other words, we're not using any of the supplements which I own, such as the character packs or Something Wicked or the Coast. So we are going to continue on with our adventure. You can see that we're ready to go. Quick recap of the turn. It was our very first turn. We did have some bad luck, and the Spectral Horseman, who we were fighting against, the epic villain, rode through the fields. He killed some field hand, and then rode back to the middle of town. Everybody saw him. It was crazy. And then also these ghostly cannons popped up and were firing on the town. Even one's firing from the direct center of town. It's just insane. We're going to have to take care of these as quickly as possible. So we're going to see if we can get maybe Carl to go do some fighting and take out one of these cannons. This is not really the way I wanted things to start with these cannons out, but they are what they are. Because otherwise it'll be kind of pointless to build barricades and draw in the militia into town to defend the town if the cannons keep destroying them. So we're going to take care of those relatively quickly and see what we get done here. So let's get started with our next turn. First things first, we're going to move the start player turn to Inspector Cook, and he's going to be the first one to go. Now, he just took an action in the Manor House last turn, so he's not going to stay there. He's already got an item from there. He's not going to continue. He's going to move on from there. Let's see what he rolls. He could get back to town and try and help with these spectral cannons, but we do have Katerina and Carl relatively close by, so he's not going to do that. He's going to try and go to the fields and collect some of that investigation because that's what he's good at. So he rolled a 2. Good thing, because he didn't do very well. He couldn't even got back to town. But he is going to move to the fields. He's going to go 1, 2. Now, while we're there, before we collect this investigation, we have to roll a d6. On a 3 or more, we're going to draw, or a 3 plus, we're going to draw an event card. But on a 1 or 2, we're going to draw a mystery card. So let's hope we do well. All right, let's see what we get here. A 4, so we are going to draw an event card. Let me get those out. Then we're going to collect the investigation that's there. We're going to try to anyway. Duel of Honor. Play immediately. You are challenged to a duel by one of the locals. Make an Honor 5+ test. Well, Inspector Cook has an Honor of 4. And gain 2 Honor for every 5 plus rolled. If we fail, we lose a D3 wounds. It says, I've had enough outsiders in our town. You brought this devilry upon us, and now you shall pay. Well, I don't think so. I think we're going to get some honor. At least that's my hope. Let's see. Let's get out 4 dice. There we go. 4 dice. We just need a 1, 5. Come on, let's do it. Well, that was good. He did get only 1, unfortunately. So that is going to be worth 2 honor. But as you know, Inspector Cook has a special ability. Anytime a hero is collecting honor except from a fight. Is this considered a fight? I think it is. Let me just take a look at that card again. You are challenged to duel. Make an Honor 5+ test. This is not a fight. It's an honor roll. I'm going to say that he does gain that because this was from an event card, not a fight with a monster. So he's going to gain 3 investigation from that instead of 2. And now we'll discard this card as well. So, okay, that was his event card. So one of the rules that I like to play with that came along later was the ability to use either cunning or spirit to gather clues in areas. So in other words, you have to do some investigation. I like that there, even though it does make it a little harder. We are going to be using our cunning, which is a 5, and we're going to try and pick up those 3 clues. For every 5+ that we roll, we will gain 1 of the clues. Okay, let's see. Now this is not an action, so he probably may not take an action. We might discover a secret of one of the elders. Well, he only rolled 1, so he just gets to pick up 1 of those clues that are one of the investigation there. But he does have a bunch, so I'm going to turn in 5 of them for a 5. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And now we'll give him a 5 token. Nice. Alright, so he's got 6 investigation right now. It's not terrible. I wish he had rolled slightly better on that roll, but that's not the worst thing that could happen. He still has some things he could do. Like he could... he attempted to collect from the board. He can only do that once on a turn. He can heal wounds. He's not injured. He could spend 2 of those to look at an Elder Secret, but I think we're going to hold off for just a moment. He's going to want to buy some things too. We need to gear up. That marks the end of Inspector Cook's turn. So now we're going to move on to Curt. Curt is here in town. Let's roll for his movement. Let's hope we need some movement. We need at least a 4, I think, to get where we need to go. We rolled a 2, so we're not going to get there. That is bad. So I think what he'll do then is we're going to take a chance with him. He's going to move into the center of the town. It says draw 2 event cards, choose one, and keep choose one to keep, and then roll a d6 on a 1 or 2. We roll a mystery. We get a mystery card. So that happens first. Take it back. We got to do our battle with the cannon before we can. The other things happen, but the other things will happen. The ghost cannon has 2 fight dice and 4 health. You can see that right there. It says it's explosive. The ghost cannon fight dice. If he rolls a 6. Do 2 hits each. That's bad. And of course he's got the siege thing, so that's why we want to get rid of this thing. So basically we're going to have 2 fight dice for the cannon, and we're going to have 4 fight dice for Carl. He's got a strength of 4 currently. We're going to roll all these and see if he can take down the cannon. Now he can keep going until he destroys it. That was pretty good. So he got, it missed completely with 2 ones. He got 2 hits right there, so we're going to take 2 wound markers, just for the sake of argument, and we're going to put them on the cannon. That means it has 2 left, and we're going to roll again. We're going to go into another fight round. There's no cards to play, nothing like that. We're just going to roll. So hopefully we end up doing some damage without taking any. That would be really awesome. We rolled a 6, but he did kill it, so he destroyed it, but we did roll 1 6, which means that actually represented 2 wounds on Carl. That was bad. So we did destroy the cannon. But remember, it has explosive. It's explosive. So it says, Ghost Cannon fight dice. If the fight dice rolls a roll of 6, do 2 hits each. So he rolled 1 6, and that does 2 hits to Carl, which leaves him with 1 health. That's bad. We got to get him healed. But that is gone, and that is a good thing. So he did his part, and as a reward, he's going to gain a d6 plus 1 investigation. Wow, 7 investigation. Good job, Carl. Wow. Those things are worth quite a bit. So there is his 7 investigation, a 5 and 2 ones. And then he is going to finish his action there. So he is in the town hall. He's going to pay 2. He's going to get to draw 2 events, and then he's going to have to roll to see if he gets a mystery card or not. His first event is, if I could just reach it, take an item from any discard pile. Okay, that just goes into our general resources, because he doesn't need to do that right now. There are no discard piles for items. Oops, stuck together. I'm going to reshuffle that. As these are brand new, so they will stick together that first time around because of the nature of these cards. I think not. This is a great card. It says cancel an event card that is in play or an event result on the minion chart. Prevent one source from moving the shadow track, or cancel a layer card. We're gonna those I think not cards are fantastic. But then we have to roll 1 more die to see if he has to draw a mystery card. And he does. That's not good. So Carl's having quite an active turn. He's also wounded. Let's hope it's not a fight. Deadly encounters. Every hero must roll a d6. The hero that rolls the lowest must resolve a single fight round with the villain. Instead of causing wounds, each hit done to the villain gains 1 investigation for the hero. So we'll leave that out right now. Let's see. We're going to do some roll-offs for the moment. And see what happens there. So let's see. We're going to roll for Katarina. Rolls a 6. Inspector Cook rolls a 6. Wow. This is a 6 rolling die. Carl rolls a 5. And Isabel rolls a 4. So Isabel is the one that's going to have to do the fight round. So currently the Spectral Horseman has a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he also has some special ability I gotta think of, keep track of. Whereas a Deadly Spectre. The Spectral Horseman has +1 combat against a hero with a spirit of 3. She has a spirit of 3, so he's actually going to be up 1 more on the combat to her 3. So she could get hurt here, and she doesn't actually do wounds to the Spectral Horseman. Well, the Spectral Horseman actually didn't hit. Look at this. Oh, he hit once. So he got 1 hit, and she got 1 hit. So she's going to gain a whopping single investigation from that. For each hit done. This does not count as a showdown, but she did take a wound for the encounter. She's only got 2, remember, but she gets to sacrifice things to like allies and that, but she doesn't have any yet. So that was we're off to kind of a rough start. We're getting hurt pretty badly. We're gonna have to do some healing. That's okay. It wasn't even Isabel's turn. That was Carl's turn. Wow. That's the end of Carl's turn, though. So big turn for him. Next up, we do have Isabel, and let's see what she rolls on her movement. She rolls a 5. She can get some places. She'd go up to the windmill, but she's hurt. I'm not thrilled about that. We could just pop over and get this healed right away. No, she's going to take a chance. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 up to the windmill, where she is going to draw a windmill card. Hopefully it's not a bad one. There are some good cards up there. We need stuff. She definitely needs stuff. It's part of her abilities to use items and allies to and an investigation to block wounds. So we need to beef her up big time. What does she get? Attacked. Roll once on the villain minion chart and work out the results. Okay. So she is attacked. And there was something about being attacked. It said, if I recall, in the villain thing, it said attacked. Certain things happen if we're attacked. Was it fortify the town or break the hateful? Break the hateful curse. We can collect at any time you defeat a minion. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. So, actually, the spectral cannon goes on Carl's card. He has one of these. Defeat a minion at a corner location card, not a minion counter. Oh, never mind. So that is not true. You may collect that card as a trophy. So, this case, it says trophy heroes may also collect attacked cards. So she's going to collect that card. Now we're going to roll to see what we're going to be attacked by on the minion chart. This could be bad for her. She could get knocked out right away. Alright, let's see what she gets. She gets a 4. That is going to be a Bard Guest Hound. That is going to be one of these. Is going to attack her at the windmill. Now the Bar Guests are fort fight dice of 4. They're only a health of 2. So we're going to get 4 dice out. She's going to get 3 dice. And she doesn't have any items, so she might get knocked out in the very first turn of the game. That'd be bad. She doesn't have a lot to lose right now. And it's in her turn, not the mystery phase, so it won't be so bad. Oh my gosh. Well, there she goes. She is out. She did do 1 damage to it, so she does not defeat it. Does it say if you defeat the attacked card? It doesn't say you get to collect the attack card, right? Anytime a hero defeats a minion at a corner location card, heroes may also collect attacked corner location cards as a trophy, as long as they are not KO'd by the minion. Well, she was just KO'd by the minion, so this was useless to her. And that is going to discard that card, so she gets KO'd on her first turn. She is going to lose the 1 investigation that she had. She is knocked out, and the Bargist goes away. It doesn't stay there. Okay, and she is KO'd. Now I'm just going to double check the rules, because remember, these are new rules, so I want to, or not new rules, but updated rules, so I want to make sure that when we have a hero KO'd, we're doing the same things we're supposed to. When a hero is KO'd, you must immediately roll a d6 and lose any number of, or any mix of investigation and or ally cards. We don't have any items allies. Yeah, so that's all. We lost the one that we had. When a hero loses their last wound, okay, when a KO'd hero does not participate in any, okay, yeah. KO'd heroes stand back up and rejoin the game during step 2 of the mystery phase. So she is currently knocked out, and of course she will stand up with no wounds on her again. And then we're going to go to Katarina. Okay, Katarina's right here. She rolled a 6. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going after this ghost cannon as well. Now, once again, that is a minion on the table, so we don't get to use it toward that break the hateful curse thing. But she has a combat of 2. Ugh. Remember, she hits on a 4, 5, or 6, so she actually does better than 5 or 6. And then, of course, the cannon has a 2 dice. Okay, here we go. Let's hope she can kill it. 4, 5s, and 6s for her. She got 1 hit. It didn't do anything. So it has now. The cannon has 4 health. So we're going to put 1 token right there. We're going to roll again. 2 5s. That is going to be 2 hits from the cannon, but she destroyed it. So she took 2 hits. None of them were 6s. So she is wounded. That's 50% of her health right there. But she did, in fact, destroy the cannon this turn. That was good because we don't like those cannons. That means they're not going to do their thing in the mystery phase. Unfortunately, we spent our entire turn getting rid of cannons. Now, she is in the marsh, so we're going to do this. We're going to roll a d6 on a 1, 2, or on a 1 or 2. We're going to draw a mystery card, 3 plus a event card. Okay, we rolled a 5, so we're going to get another event card. So you don't get nothing for going there. That's the good part. Let's see what she gets. She gets, oh, militia. Play immediately. Place a militia marker on any namespace on the board. We will do that. In fact, we're going to place it, guess where? In town, because that's what we need to do for one of our missions, our quests against this guy. I think we're just going to take a militia, and we're going to place it right in Town Hall. Right in the center. Let me just double check, because I may not want to do that. Where do we have to go? No, that's not breaking the curse. We want to look at the fortify the town. Rally militia. While in any town space, Hero may rally a militia as an action and pay 4. Fortified town. A town space starts with any of any turn in which every town space in the town is fortified. That includes the town center. So we're going to say that we put this militia right in the middle of town, and that is going to. That was good. That was good. That could have marked the end of Katarina the Outlaw's turn. She is not well. She did kill a cannon, so she does get the reward from that as well, which is a D6 plus 1 investigation. Let's hope for another 6 there. A 3. That's going to be 4. It's not bad. She'll take it. She gained 4 investigation from defeating the cannon. All right, let's continue on. We're going to get to our mystery phase now. First thing that happens during the mystery phase is we put out a dread counter, and then we roll a D6. If we roll higher than a 2 or under a 2 now, which we rolled a 1, we're going to have a epic encounter. Now I don't know. I'm going to look. I don't know if that takes the place of our roll or a mystery card or not. I think it does, but we're going to check. But yes, it appears this counts as our mystery card. So we're going to roll first 2d6 on the cooperative advanced cooperative mystery chart. We rolled an 8. Oh, and by the way, that does take away the dread counters when we roll on and get an epic encounter card. So we rolled an 8. 8 is murder. Draw a random location, place 3 investigation there. Move the shadow track 1 step closer to darkness. This counts as though the mystery card murder was played. Well, why don't we just keep doing that every turn and we'll lose very quickly. So we have to draw a layer card. Let's see what we get. The Marsh. Oh, great. Murder in the Marsh. And we know that that means that our ally who's there is going to have to fight a fight round with the villain because of his special ability as well. So this just gets better and better for us. We're off to a heck of a start. Okay, so it says... at the end of any fight, yeah, okay. Moving on the ride, okay. Into the town hall, engaging. Where's that? Endless ride, here we go. Anytime the mystery card murder is played, the Spectral Horseman appears at the same location, at the same random location as the investigation, and moves immediately to relentless charge. So the Spectral Horseman has appeared there. And it says, at the end of any fight with the Spectral Horseman, he will ride the shortest path directly to the town hall, engaging in 1 fight round with every hero he passes. So he is in the marsh. So once again, I think it's not equidistance. I think this is the shorter way it is, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so he's going to move that direction, which means the only person he's going to encounter, well, he'll encounter Carl as well, I guess, in the middle of the town. Here we go. I mean, Katarina only has a 2, but she does hit on a 4, 5, or 6. Let's see what she gets. Well, there's our second knocked out hero, and she got no hits. We are off to about the worst start we could possibly have happen. And here's the problem. That happened during the mystery phase. I gotta remember when you stand up during the mystery phase. Mystery phase. On every turn of the mystery phase. I gotta look it up. I don't remember when you stand up because we gotta stand up Isabella. But we're gonna lose heck all that investigation we got. That's just fantastic. We're really doing poorly. This is just a horrible start. Everything that's bad that could happen is happening. So let's see. Mystery phase. Let me look it up. So she would be standing up already, but it doesn't really matter because we knocked out our Katrina. That means she's not going to get up till the end of the next round, so we're going to miss a whole turn. Then she's going to roll to see how much of her stuff she loses. Here's her D6. She's just got, all she's got is investigation. She rolled a 6. So is it a D6 or is it D3 when you're KO'd? I mean, could I be doing any worse, guys? You tell me. The randomness of luck is just killing me. Roll a D6, lose that many. So all that awesome investigation she got from defeating the cannon is gone. Just like that. And she's knocked out. And then the horseman rides. He goes 1, nobody there, nobody there, nobody there. And he encounters Carl in the town center. So Carl's going out to do a fight round with him. So that's going to put 4 more dice back in the pool for the horseman. Carl has a combat of 4. This is okay. And he is tough also. Don't forget, oh yeah, he may ignore the first hit you take during a fight round, so he would ignore one of those hits. So he's only got 1 on him right now. And he gets a bonus of +1 because the militia is with him. That also gives him an extra hit. Right there. So let's see if he can survive this encounter with the horseman. The horseman only got 1 hit, so that is okay, and he gets to ignore it. So he took no hits. He also got 1 hit, so he gets an additional investigation for that. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to double, yes, heroes gain 1 investigation for each hit they do. Okay, so he gained another investigation, and he had his first encounter with the Spectral Horseman, who then rides off into the night. Well, that wasn't too bad for him, but it sure was terrible for our Katarina. Here's the problem. Mystery phase isn't even over yet. We're going to draw our first epic villain encounter. And we're doing so poorly. I mean, really poorly. That's just awful. In the second turn, I had 2 heroes KO'd. Oh, by the way, that puts the shadow track up. We had a murder, and then every time, I'm going to double check, but I think every time they're KO'd, it'll go up again. So I think we went up 3 times in 1 turn. It's just awesome. Okay. Oh, Hell Gloves. Whenever the Spectral Horseman kills a town elder, move the shadow track 1 step forward. Great. So now it's that too. Okay, we're going to put that with the Spectral Horseman. That is a new ability of his, and that is just lovely. So this might be probably the shortest game of this, and it's not because the Spectral Horseman is necessarily doing a sin. I'm doing a sin with poor rolls and bad luck. But let me just look. I want to double check. When a hero KOs, does it move the shadow track? I'm double checking all the rules because this is like a condensed version of all. It's enhanced the rules, etc. So I want to make sure that is true. When the hero becomes KO'd, immediately move the hero to the town hall space. Oops, sorry. So she's in the town hall space, which is bad because she would have had to encounter the Spectral Horseman as well. She being Isabella. I'm glad I'm rechecking the rules here because we're going to have to roll with her as well. And then it says, I'm just trying to remember if it moves the track. If during the mystery phase, yeah, you're not going to be able to stand back up. Well, it does not participate. It doesn't say it does, so I'm going to say, yeah, it doesn't say that it does. I couldn't remember. Okay, so, but we do have to roll again against, now for Isabella. She's got a 3 and he's got 4. Let's see if she can survive this fight. All right, could be bad. 2 hits. She got 1, but it's not going to matter because she, too, has been KO'd by the Spectral Horseman. She has no way to block that because she doesn't have anything. And until she has stuff, it doesn't matter. So we had 3 heroes KO'd in the second turn of the game. It's BS. But that's the nature of this game, I have to tell you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Have I done anything about that? I do have a think not. Cancel an event card that's in play or an event result on the villain's minion chart. Prevent source of the shadow track moving? No. No. Okay, well we did have the shadow track move anyway for the murder thing. So I have 2 characters that won't get a turn next turn. That's just fantastic. They're just going to stand up on the mystery phase. So they're going to go the whole round without a turn because they went down in the mystery phase. We got to get a little luck or we're going to lose badly. That was just really unfortunate. Literally, well, 3 heroes knocked out. Isabel knocked out twice. She's probably ready to go home at this point and say, screw this, get my wagons, get my chest full of stuff, and I'm leaving this pathetic little town. I just keep getting knocked out by this headless guy running around beating on me. Anyway, that's the, that's the end of our turn, guys. See you in the next episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed that. If you caught any errors, please let me know. I think I caught everything, did everything okay there. Well, you know what? I take it back. Take it back. She is not KO'd. I'm going to make sure she doesn't do that. I'm glad I remembered. I'm trying to remember all my rules. This is the first time I played in a while. Boom. We'll lose the militia, but I'd rather lose the militia than her. And at least she gets to keep her frickin'... she has 1 wound. She gets to keep her 1 meager investigation that she got. She'll get to take a turn. But we did lose the militia, which is bad. So either way, I mean, we're having a tough time of it, that is for sure. But there, I'm glad I remembered that. I'm sure one of you would have remembered it for me, but I got to it first. Yay! Okay, guys, thanks. I will see you in the next episode. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of A Touch of Evil 10-year anniversary edition, where the game is deciding to rear its head and show me how just uncool it can be to the players. So anyway, on the next episode, Carl will be starting first. I'm going to move that over so I don't forget, and then we'll be taking our turns again. At least only now Katarina is the one that won't get a turn. Had worse happen, that's for sure. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Take care.